You ever have those video calls where the screen freezes, but you're both trying to play it off like everything's fine? That happened to me last night, but there was something off, because even though my friend Alina's face was frozen mid-sentence, her eyes kept darting around, following something I couldn't see. I got this weird feeling in my gut, like when you realize you're not alone in a room you thought was empty. If you stick around, I'll tell you what Alina whispered when the call finally caught up. We were supposed to be studying together for finals, and the call quality had been garbage all night. I figured it was my Wi-Fi, but when the screen froze this time, it stayed frozen for way too long. Alina's mouth was stuck in half a smile, but her eyes, God, her eyes, were moving so fast, like she was reading a paragraph in a language I didn't know. I called her name through the mic, but there was no response, just the muffled hum of static and the ticking of my wall clock getting louder, like it was counting down to something. Then, the air in my room turned cold, and I started seeing my own reflection flicker in the black parts of my laptop screen. I leaned closer, and for a split second, it looked like there was someone standing behind Alina, just a shadow, but it moved when her eyes moved, like it was attached to her somehow. My heart hammered as I watched her pupils widen in terror, even though her face was still frozen in that fake smile. I could hear faint whispers leaking through the speakers, words I couldn't understand, but they made my skin crawl. Suddenly, the call snapped back to life. Alina's face unfroze, and she leaned in so close to the camera her features blurred. In a voice that didn't sound like hers, she whispered, "It knows you're watching now." Then the screen went black. My laptop's camera light stayed on, and for a full minute, I couldn't move, because in the dead silence, I swear I heard breathing that wasn't mine.